wanted to get burned to death. The fuck? More of a bottoms up kind of sub. You put the meat in first and then the toppings. Okay. Come on, I didn't give myself the initials HD for nothing. It stands for huge dick. I need to live up to that. Vanui! Hey Vanui, where are you off to? Investigate? What are you digging for? It's not like there's anything here.
Let her rip!
What? Yeah, it's a baby. If there are monsters, feel free to ignore us. That's funny. Oh, I should dig something up. What's up, Anui? You were just digging about over there. Did you unearth something amazing? Was it some sort of valuable treasure? Rah! Okay. That Paimon Sea. Is this some sort of seed? Huh. Didn't think we'd find something like that in this barren ground. Rah? That said, this doesn't look all that valuable. Ah. Seeds contain infinite possibilities. Still, this place must have been abandoned for ages. The soil looks so hard too. Could this seed really still be alive? Rah? Are you upset? Well, sometimes it's hard to say. Some seeds just won't sprout naturally. But we could replant it and see what happens. Maybe it just hasn't sprouted yet. Maybe the hole wasn't well dug, or it didn't get enough nutrients. So it might grow if you plant it properly. What might grow from it? A giant grain fruit, maybe? Or, you know, a caca... what? Yeah, with a super strong aroma might be awesome too. Ah, or maybe a whopper flower. Hey, come on, stop being a killjoy. That said, what sort of nutrients do plants from Natlan need? Anyway, let's get this planted first. What? Oh, thank you. How do I...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this depth should do it. Rah! Let Paimon think. If there was one way in which plants from Natlan might be different, it's gotta be phlogiston. Maybe we can use that to fuel the seed. Let's give it a go. Infuse. Insufficient. Oh. Okay, I've got to go get it from somewhere. With the lower settings. Seed infuses that is attractive phlogiston aphids. What's in fact going on? Where did all these flying bugs suddenly come from? Is it because of the phlogiston from earlier? What flying oh, hi. We can't let them ruin the seed. Oh. It looks like all the phlogiston around the seed is gone. Guess we're gonna have to restock, huh? Oh, did I fuck up? Oh, I think I did. Cool. Yay, all the flying bugs have been chased away. We successfully defended the seed. Ah! Oh? We just chased away those flying bugs. Why are there suddenly a ton of monsters too? Are these monsters here to steal the phlogiston too?
Busted.
Apparently.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Talk about tough going. If that had gone on much longer, this whole place would have been turned upside down. Come out, little seed. Come out, little flower. Huh? Huh. Hardly. The phlogiston's energy has faded. It Must have been absorbed by the seed, but there was no reaction. Perhaps it just needs time to grow. You really think so? You might have a point. Dandelion seeds go flying off like little umbrellas if you just blow lightly on them. Wolf hooks attach themselves to little walls and run off with them to faraway places. Seeds are tenacious little things. Well, in that case, let's leave it alone for now. There'll be time to come back later. Rah! Is that the seed Banui planted? Ah, that was the seed we infused with phlogiston back then. Paimon didn't realize it was an embercore flower seed. No wonder it didn't sprout before. There simply wasn't enough phlogiston in it. Rah! See, Banui, this is the flower you planted. The seed didn't die. If anything, it's blooming super nicely. Surprised it wasn't a whopper flower. Stop being so hung up about that. Rah! Rah! You're real happy, huh, Banui? Now you better make sure to become a big, strong, awesome Saurian, just like the seed became a flower, alright? Ooh, what the fuck's down there? 300 more entry fee. Can I get a discount? The price is set by the Saurian Relics Association and cannot be negotiated. As far as I know, this is already the cheapest excavation site, as it's been open the longest. But nowadays, we sometimes get dreamers like you who want to try their luck. After all, you never know. Maybe none of the hundreds and thousands of people who came before you had a good eye for treasure and missed a priceless relic that only looks ordinary. Many would pay 300 more for such a beautiful dream. So how lucky are you feeling? Do you believe you'll be the one to strike it rich? Row, rah, rah, rah! I don't need that. I've got a lucky Saurian. Feel like putting your luck to the test, Banui? Rah! He definitely looks up for it. And what's 300 more anyway? Paimon can handle that. Being able to buy 3 Rays of Hope for that sum is kind of a steal, really. Then I wish you all the best of luck. What is it? There's no time limit, so take your time. Investigate. Ugh, we haven't found anything at all. Oh, money. What? Oh, hi. Okay. I have followed my Saurian companion. Rah! Huh? Looks like a gadget used by some kind of mechanism. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's not... That's gonna come alive, isn't it? Three. 16. It being woke makes sense. Oh. Okay, I see. Use what's resistant. Huh? Sounds like something's activating. Eek! Watch out behind you! Ow.
Transfix. One with the forest. Yeah.
Hold the line. Right here.
Oh, what am I? Hello? There we go. Ah! This little ball. It looks kind of like a component or something. You like it? Ah! Ah! Though we didn't dig it up, since we did find it here, it might be something really valuable. Let's ask when we leave. How did it go? Who knew we found this? Ah! Let me have a look. Not the most uncommon item, but still, a rare find. It is very well preserved, with clearly visible phlogiston flow patterns. Yes, would you be willing to part with it if I gave you 10,000 mora? What? Did we really find a priceless Saurian relic? Paimon just knew that Banui was awesome and would bring us good luck. No, this isn't nearly as precious as you seem to think. Were you to take it to Association headquarters for appraisal, it'd clock in at around 5,000 mora at most. Paimon's not falling for that trick. If it's only worth 5,000, why are you willing to pay 10,000 for it? That's because of the unique patterns on it. I'm quite taken with them. Though it may not be that valuable in the eyes of others, I'm willing to pay a bit extra for it. You may call me eccentric, but you could also say it's just the nature of a collector. When you put it like that, Paimon gets you. And 10,000 is quite a lot compared to the entrance fee. So, shall we trade it in for 10,000? Well, you don't seem too happy about that, Banui. Do you want to keep it for yourself? Guess you want to be a collector too, huh? Since Banui doesn't want to sell, then we'll just have to keep it. Looks like you value Banui far more than Mora. So true, I do value Banui far more than Mora. Naturally, he's our companion after all, but if we find something similar in the future... Thank you, but a collector's passion is as fickle as the tides. It rises as suddenly as it might retreat. Perhaps I'll find myself obsessing over something else in the future, though I can't say what my new interest will be. Are you agreeing with her, Banui? Oh, Paimon gets it. This must be the mutual respect and understanding shared by collectors. It is my honor to have been acknowledged by such a brilliant young Tepetlisaurus. Still, even if we can't do business, that doesn't mean we can't be friends. Feel free to come find me if you ever want to talk about collecting. I won't keep you any longer then. Good luck. Well, I guess we started on the quest. My dear, your enthusiasm is quite overwhelming. Phew. Should we have some ice to cool our heads, then talk about this later? Sure. You hear a scream at first, followed by the thud of something heavy falling to the ground. Then all that's left are Saurian cries. Huh? Is that person alright? Oh, this is our little guy. He's surrounded. We can't see what's going on at all. Shall we try a view from above? Rah! Seems like Banui wants to give it a try. Go on then, little buddy. Rah! Something's not right. Is that person dead? No, pish posh. What? Maybe he just passed out. But still, we can't just stand by and do nothing. Could you three please let us through? Sure. Rah! Whoa, they won't let us through at all. What's going on? Considering what that person said before, he might know these Saurians. If only we had more clues. Rah! Have you discovered something, Banui? Come on, let's keep up. Rah! Is this the camp he stayed at? Maybe there are some clues. Let's take a look. Today's a rainy day. I prepared Ripple his favourite sour sauce kipper. His look of satisfaction made it all worthwhile. Even if he's swimming in a leisurely manner, the moment I proffer some of that sour sauce kipper, whoosh, out he pops from the water, and in such lovely form too. I would never doubt his affection for me, only perhaps that he might love the kipper more. So Ripple's Iskaholosaur's name, huh? Guess the sour sauce kipper in the pot must have been for her. Big, round, sparkling eyes, curly tail, and cheery cries. Jade, oh Jade, is there a cuter Saurian in this world than you? You have never once been cheated, nor never once doubted, as if all life might become your friend and enjoy a wonderful time playing with you. Were I not so busy, I'd love to play with you all day, watching you dart through woods, swimming in mottled sunlight, like a child of the wind, a spirit oh so carefree. So that little Yunkasaur is named Jade. Playful too, it sounds like. Maybe you two could be friends, Banui. Rah! I've crossed mountains and valleys just to search for your whereabouts. If you truly wish not to see me, you could have departed. But you had consideration for my pace, stopping every so often, even collecting so much grain fruit on my behalf, not to mention those shiny stones. Oh, Marigold, my lovely Marigold, only I know the tender heart that lies beneath your hard shell. To be a fighter so fierce was never your intent. So Marigold's that grumpy Tepetlisaurus then? Call Paimon blind, but she sure doesn't see how that one counts as tender. Anyway, back on topic. So these three Saurians are his friends? Why'd they knock him unconscious and surround him then? Let's get him out first and ask questions later. Yeah, that's true. If only we could get them to make way. Hang on, didn't the diary say that Ripple fancies sour sauce kipper? There's some in camp, so maybe we can use it as a lure. As for Jade, let's send Banui to go make a friend, shall we? Great idea! Jade's the fun-loving sort, so Banui just needs to lead her off somewhere. Rah! Rah! See, Banui's excited about the plan too. But perhaps the simplest and least wasteful way would be to use the sour sauce kipper, right? Use the sour sauce kipper in the camp to distract Ripple. Ah! This is a good place to put it. Let's wait off to the side. Hold on. Looks like he was attracted by the scent of the food. Wait. Previously the pronoun was she. The gap's not large enough though. Could you help us lure Jade away, Banui? Rah! Rah! Nice, we'll leave it to you then. Let's go check on the guy and see if he's okay once Banui leads Jade off, alright? Shra! Don't get so worked up. We're just checking to see if the guy over there's unhurt. Oh, Marigold, my lovely Marigold. Shra! Rah! Uh-oh, she's getting even angrier. Well, I might have to kill your friend. I'm so sorry, my guy. After being defeated, the Tepetlisaurus named Marigold drills into the ground and hides only who knows where. You take the chance to check on the injured person. No obvious wounds. Hey, are you alright? Can you hear Paimon? Marigold? Ah, you gentle soul. You're concerned about me, aren't you? Worry not. I've been training myself to play with you without any worries. Hey, Paimon's Paimon, you hear? Not some Marigold. Harley, do you think he might have hurt his head in the fall? With any luck, his head will clear up soon. Wait, you're not Marigold. What's going on? What happened to me? You tell him of how he was surrounded by the 3 Saurians and knocked down by Marigold. Ah, so that's what happened. Sorry for the trouble. Their name's Ikayo. As you can see, I'm an adventurer who loves chasing Saurians, and who sometimes winds up being chased by them. I had a spell of ill health that resulted in my being bedridden for a while. Not only did my stamina decline greatly during that time, but I wasn't able to meet them on the regular either. To have been surrounded by them even before making it to camp. Ah, how fortunate I am to be one so fretted over. You're a real positive thinker. Anyway, we had a bit of a tussle with Marigold in our rush to save you. Nothing to worry about. I imagine that was no different from any other game to her. She's probably off sulking somewhere over the loss. Despite appearances, she's got a delicate soul. I'll go comfort her later, so again, don't you worry. Alright then, looks like you're fine. Guess we worried for nothing, but Paimon's glad you're okay all the same. And I'm grateful for that. Ah, yes. While this isn't of much value, please take this sour sauce kipper recipe of mine, would you? Ripple loves this dish. Maybe your companion Banui might too. Rah! Rah! Wanna give it a try, eh? No need to worry, Harley will make some for you. Rah! Alright. I know, I missed you too. Didn't expect all of you to show up at once, of course. But I suppose that's what they call triple the happiness? Welcome to our shop. If you'd like us to cut a gemstone, you're in the right place. Hey there, we do have a gemstone here, and we'd like to have it custom processed. It's for our little Tepetlisaurus companion. Ta-da! Here it is. Wow, this gem is of truly exceptional quality. Look at the size and how clear it is. If you'd like a custom job, the processing will be quite difficult. Now that sounds familiar. So what's next? Extra fees? No, of course not. Just what kind of person do you think I am? Our shop specializes in the art of cutting and polishing gemstones. If we run into a good one, we'd rather polish it for free and let its beauty speak for our quality as it carries our name out into the world. We never set high prices willy-nilly. But just as a good artisan seeks the best materials to work with, so do the best gemstones require a suitable artisan to work them. I know just such a gem master, and he would be perfect for doing this one justice. Whoa, that's amazing! Quick, call the gem master out! But you might need to make an appointment in advance if you'd like to see him. If you don't, chances are he'll be out seeking inspiration. Seeking inspiration? Yeah, Master Kulahau is pretty unusual even among master craftsmen. He doesn't believe that artisans should just polish a gemstone according to blueprints, but they should understand how to observe all the beauty in the oh my god. But that they should understand how to observe all the beauty the natural world has to offer. For example, learning polishing techniques from the tiny ripples on a lake's surface, or fretwork patterns from the shifting and billowing clouds. He calls it gathering inspiration. Sounds kind of complicated. Still, if you're in a hurry, you can go out and find him wherever he happens to be gathering inspiration from. Let me mark where he said he was going for you. Could that person over there really be the gem master? Let's go ask. Ah! Excuse me, are you Master Kulahau? Kulahau? That is in fact my name. So you're the gem master who is looking for inspiration. We came looking for you based on Anisha's recommendation. We noticed you were staring at the tree just now. Were you in the middle of mining for gems of creativity? Actually, forget it. It's not important anymore. Is there something I can help you with? We've brought a beautiful gemstone, and we were hoping you process it for Banui. Come on, Banui, show him. Rah! Rah! Eh? You hear the fluttering of avian wings by your ears. By the time you recover, the gem has vanished from Banui's claws without a trace. Rah! Rah! What? Wait a sec, where's the gem? Where could such a huge gem have gone off to? Seems like a bird nicked it. What the heck? The birds here steal stuff? Rude. Rah! Rah! Actually, what I was about to say was, even if the gem hadn't just been stolen, I still couldn't help you cut it. Since all my tools were also stolen by those damn birds, I was actually just carefully looking at those birds, going over them one by one to see which one of them had their dirty claws on my tools. Is that even possible? These birds are just the worst. Come on, Harley, let's go get that gem back. Ah! And don't forget about my tools too. Alright. Hello? Okay. Now where? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's the Master's Carving Toolbox, alright. Let's put it away from now. Why do these birds want the carving tool so badly? Pania doesn't get it. Anyway, let's put them away. Oh. Where's the other one? I don't see where the other one is. Oh wait, it's up there. Okay. Found it, so it was here all along. Well, that's all of them. Now we can head back and look for Master Kulahau. Can this be? My tools are back! Oh, this is amazing! I didn't get a good look before, but I must say, now that's one pretty gem. It's got the same fleshy yellow as a bird's tarsus. Ah! I shan't use those blasted scoundrels in my analogies. Like the sky just brightening at dawn, like the first rays of the sun, that kind of early morning sky colour. Yeah, that's a good description. So that's the meaning of gathering inspiration? Oh, so you've heard of the practice before? Don't worry about it, babe. Either way, just leave the gem to me. As I said before, I'll process it for free. Consider it a gift for your help in retrieving my tools. As for how long it'll take, drop by the Gemporium in 2 days' time. Ah, you're here! Master Kulahar has already left your processed gem in the shop, leaving instructions that I personally deliver it to you. Huh? Master Kulahar isn't here today either? That's right, he's out gathering inspiration yet again. By the way, he also made a set of locks to carry with him, saying it was to prevent his tools from being stolen. Which is weird. Would anyone want to steal our cutting tools and sell them? Of course they wouldn't. It's because... So Emish still doesn't know they were stolen by birds. Let's spare Kulahar the embarrassment. Because there's someone who thinks they can steal his skills that way too. Forget it. Anyway, we'll take the gem. The shape is so pretty. That's what you call a masterwork, huh? Ah! Looks like Benui really likes it too. Allow me to thank you on Benui's behalf. Hey now, as long as your little Saurian likes it, I'll be sure to pass on your compliments to Master Kulahar. Please come again. Okay, so I wasn't able to get this footage myself, so I have yoinked it from my good friend Ashikai, and then we'll be able to get into the rest of the quest that I have recorded. Ah, it's something furry. Something furry is blocking your path. Hmm? Ah. Hmm? Eh? So you're all friends then? Rah! 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 Someone who seems in charge of watching the alpacas comes over and calms the Yunkosaurus. Hey, calm yourself, Half-Baked. See, that's what you've got your name, making rash judgments like you always do. Rah! Don't worry about him, he's just got too strong a sense of duty. Gets all antsy when there are strangers about. But it's also thanks to that dedication that I've got an easy time over here taking care of these alpacas. Anyway, what brings you people to my little spot? Just roaming about, you know, on our adventures. Ah, adventurers then. That said, I imagine Half-Baked saw you as dangerous folks with the scary, scary auras. Huh, Paimon didn't know that Yunkosaurs could do that. And here we were thinking the alpacas were about to get attacked. Guess it was all just a misunderstanding, huh? Aye, and a common one it is too. I know my fellow looks fierce, but he's pretty close to yon alpacas. Why, I'd even call them friends. Oh, rah, rah, rah! What's up, little guy? You want to be friends with him too? Rah, rah! Wow, guess so. But yeah, thinking about it, you usually just hang out with the two of us. Some animal friends. That would do him good, yes. Would be quite the adorable scene too, don't you think? A little Tepetlisaurus surrounded by alpaca friends. Me, I could chow down on 3 bowls of blazed meat stew before I got bored of it. Still, that'll depend on whether my alpacas agree or not. Friendship's not to be forced and all. Wouldn't you say so, Half-Baked? Oh ho, what's this? Someone doesn't want to get friendly with our Benui? Hey, no need to get all defensive. Let's just give Benui a chance to try this out for himself. Kids only grow when they learn how to get by through their own hard work, right? Rah! Well, your Tepetlisaurus got confidence coming out of its ears, or I'm blind. Guess I'll head back and get some rest. Just holler if there's trouble. Wait, you know what? Might as well holler for Half-Baked instead. He's the alpaca expert here after all. Just kidding. Alright, little fella, you've got this. Good luck. Ah! 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 He said talk to the bot. Is this one holding a grudge because of our misunderstanding with Half-Baked? Oh well, not much we can do about that now. Come on, Benui, let's try our luck elsewhere. Looks like it's still mad at us. Ah! Oh. Oh boy, looks like we interrupted a feeding session. Don't worry, Benui. This was just bad timing, that's all. Let's try our luck elsewhere. Ah! 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 Oh. Doesn't look like there's much hope here. Well, these things happen, you know? Don't feel down, Benui. You still got a chance. Huh, none of these 3 alpacas want to make friends with Benui. Paimon wonders if there are any alpacas nearby that we haven't asked. Ah! Why is he wearing a hat, bro? Huh? What's this other alpaca doing here? Ah! 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 What's wrong? Is it trapped down there? Ah! We got some wooden planks here. Let's use them to make it a way up. Make it a way up. Ah! Only after much roaring encouragement from Benui does the timid alpaca climb back up using the freshly laid wood plank path. Oh, rah, rah. Faced with Benui's enthusiasm, the timid-looking alpaca seems unafraid, instead bending down and gently touching Benui with its nose. Aww. Rah, rah. Guess that means you're getting on great, huh? A friend of yours, Benui, is a friend of mine. And Paimon's too. Wait, when did this become a competition? Still, it's kind of dangerous for this alpaca to be out here completely on its own. We better go tell Waktana what's going on. Also, Paimon's sure she'll be happy to hear that Benui's made a friend too. Scaredy cat alpaca. Doesn't look quite so scared anymore. Aww. I see you're back, little fella. How did it go? Make any alpaca friends? Bah! 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 Aren't you a happy camper? Why, you're even making me feel all jolly. Hey, Waktana, shouldn't you be a bit more concerned about what happens to the alpacas? The one Benui made friends with was in a real tight spot back there. That's so. Guess I gotta talk to Half-Baked real quick then. Tell it to take more care. Half-Baked has it rough, huh? Sure, but he was always a massive worrywart. If I took him off alpaca guard, he'd start losing fur from stress, I tell you. So this arrangement's best. Job satisfaction for him, free and easy living for me. Win-win, wouldn't you say? Ah, yes. If Benui's fond of the alpaca toy over by the side, I can let you all have it. Ah! Guess Benui doesn't know what standing on ceremony is, huh? Thanks then, Waktana. No biggie. And if you want to drive by again, you're always welcome. Yay! Oh, wait! Alpaca toy's been stored in the rest area? We get to decorate it! I have neither goals I must reach, nor have I urgent desires. I am a happy shepherd. I care only for alpacas, for the seasons and things that grow, for the cool breeze and rains. About Half-Baked. That I have the life I enjoy now is all thanks to his sense of responsibility. Speaking of his name, I did plan to call him something more normal. Back then, I was friends with a chef from Sumeru, and was trying all kinds of creative dishes, so I thought of naming him for some kind of food. Now he might look pretty fierce, but he's a sweetie on the inside, and occasionally makes a few harmless mistakes when he gets too reckless. Yeah, Half-Baked fits his vibe just fine. Aww. About alpacas. Floofy and furry, they're super cute. Sometimes, when I really want to take an afternoon nap, I use them for pillows, and it feels like... That must be what it feels like to sleep on a cloud, right? Probably not, because clouds are just nothing. Maybe their fleece could be used to make pillows or cushions. Whoa, where is this mysterious place? So many little Tepetlisaurs. Could it be some sort of Tepetlisaurus gathering spot? Rah! Rah? Benui looks so excited. Not often do you get to meet so many companions all in one go, huh? Rah? Oh, you mean you want to go over there and play with them? Come to think of it, Benui hardly ever gets to hang out with other little Tepetlisaurs. Be careful, okay? Rah! Paimon's still a bit worried. Anyway, let's find somewhere to relax and have something to eat while we wait for Benui. You and Paimon find a nice spot nearby to rest until Benui is done playing. But you end up waiting longer than you expected. Strange. How come Benui isn't back yet? Paimon sure hopes nothing bad's happened. Gotten a bit carried away with the fun and games, perhaps? If so, we'll have to give him a good talking to. The sun's nearly set. It's bright sunshine. Ugh, let's go track it down before it gets so dark we can't even see. Clever little Tepetlisaurus. Hey, is there any chance you've seen... Paimon tells the clever little Tepetlisaur what Banui looks like. Ah! Ah! Wait a minute, does that mean you know we're looking for Banui? You really are a clever little critter, huh? Come on, let's catch up. Dopey. Hi, you haven't seen Banui around here, have you? You know, the new kid on the block. It's got a mark on its head and a scarf on its tail. Ah? Seems like it can't understand what we're saying. Looks like we have no other choice but to go through them one by one. Lively! This is like the Seven Dwarfs. Hello there, how do you do? Wait a sec. Why has Paimon suddenly started greeting little Tepetlisaurs like this? Vah! Vah! Why, Paimon, you're so polite. Thanks. But back to the matter at hand. This little Tepetlisaur clearly isn't Banui. Well, let's just hope the Banui's been having as much fun as this little one. Big parenty Tepetlisaurus. So much energy. Very good. But how many were there in total again? Oh my god, wait, because we're a Saurian. Got you. Alright, looks like we've got ourselves a little Tepetlisaurus digging about underground. This has to be... Little Tepetlisaurus learning how to dig. Ugh, that's not Banui either. How are there so many little Tepetlisaurs here? Where in Tevat did Banui go? Oh no, being caught. Must dig faster. Rain fruit, yummy. Ugh. Happy, happy, me so happy. Wow, so many berries. Thanks. Wait a sec. We're looking for Banui, not berries. Ah. Anyway, we appreciate it. Ah. Well, being given berries is never a bad thing, but it seems like Banui isn't here. Let's keep looking. Let's eat, friend. Berry. Cacahuato. I forget how to pronounce that. Grapefruit. Aww, little guy on top. Tree climbing. Take a look at this little Tepetlisaurus. This one for sure knows how to choose a spot for itself. No, that can't be Banui either. There's no tail scarf. Ah? Where could he be? Huh? What's that? Seems to be some movement over there. Let's go take a look. From stand here, all over Saurian, smooth as bug. Oh. Holy shit. Aha! So you've been here snoozing away. No wonder we couldn't find you all this time. No. Looks like you had so much fun, you completely tired yourself out. But the world's a dangerous place, you know? If you start feeling sleepy or need a rest, you've got to come find us first. I said not to be gone too long. Oh. Alright, alright. Nothing wrong with a bit of fun every now and again. But be more careful in the future, okay? Anyway, why don't we go say hi to that big Tepetlisaurus over there? Who knows, we might get another chance to hang out with this lot somewhere place else in the future. Ah! Oh, he dancing. Oh my god, baby. Ah. Thanks for taking care of Banui all this time. Ah. Ah. Well, whatever they just said, it went right over Paimon's head. Anyway, it's about time we were off. Say goodbye, Banui. Ah, don't be sad. We'll see them again. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh shit. Ah. 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 The big Tepetlisaurus turns round, as if to signal that it was time that they were off. The little Tepetlisaurs follow its lead, and together they leave. Ah. Oh, you're not feeling lonely, are you, Banui? Don't forget that we're here by your side. Shouldn't we release him into the wild? Ah. Ah. No. Babies. That quest was so cute. Look, Harley! There's a camera here, and some props too. Do you think this is a film set? But these houses, they're so tiny. Damn, they make you look like a giant. Oh, wait, those houses. I was like, what? Puny humans. Isn't that something that Scaramouche said? Looks like we're real big shots now, huh? Suddenly, yet utterly seamlessly, a Natlan local joins the conversation. Oh, I haven't seen that hair before. That's interesting. Oh, hello. Are you guys interested in filmmaking too? If so, then I beseech you, join forces with me, Akatanga, to bring this burgeoning new trend to the lands of Natlan, that it might sweep all before it. I mean, you can use burgeon in Natlan. Rah! Rah! How come you're so hyped all of a sudden, Banui? Anyone would think you were a film buff yourself, chiming in like that. Bro's like, oh yes, I love my esoteric French films. Rah! You have a keen eye, little one. In truth, everything you see here was set up with the sole intention of making a certain little Tepetlisaur the next big star. Doubt. A great pity that my friend took the little fellow away. We had an almighty spat over our creative differences, after which she stormed off with my most important actor. And now they are gone. I should never have mixed friends and business. The project failed, and I lost my friend too. In other words, I am doubly defeated. But that's all water under the bridge. For now, what stands before me but another little Tepetlisaur, starry-eyed and eager for stardom. Starry-eyed and eager for stardom? With such enthusiasm, what could go wrong? We shall make the next big hit. So what do you say? If you can help me complete this timeless, groundbreaking work of mine, I'll be sure to reward you handsomely. 110% sounds like some kind of scam. Even if it's not an overnight sensation, I'll still compensate you for helping out with the shoot. A win-win situation, though. We can help, but we still don't know what this film of yours is even about. Well, here's what I've got so far. Bzzzt. Bang. A sudden flash of dazzling white light heralds the arrival of an uninvited guest to the tribal settlement, perfectly round but for a single spike. Crackle. Bzzzt. As it stops for a moment on the grass, a scorching smell begins to waft upon the air. Eek! An emissary of Shibalba! The tribesfolk look terrified when they see it. Bang! Crackle! Bzzzt. A foul abomination with no teeth. It's coming our way! It will surely devour us all! Just as the wicked villain is about to break through the tribe's defenses, boom! Boom! Our saviour with the red tail scarf appears, seemingly out of nowhere. Where did it come from? The tribesfolk gasp, marvelling at its sturdy claws, stronger than obsidian itself, and capable of carving through rock of any kind. But faced with such a slippery, shameless foe, surely even for Banui, this is a fight that cannot be Rah! Cries our saviour, in more of a piercing shriek than an angry roar, and the evil, toothless monstrosity begins to pulsate. A raging blaze lights up the sky, followed by a thunderous rumbling. Then waves of heat begin to flow forth, hotter even than liquid phlogiston. Immersed in such heat, the toothless fiend is vanquished. Hot, hot, hot! Cry the tribesfolk, who have narrowly escaped disaster as the aftershock surges through their ranks. But when they look up, they discover that their saviour with the red tail scarf has vanished without a trace, as suddenly and inexplicably as it first arrived. Well, what do you think? Rah! 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 It's amazing. That's exactly what I've been waiting to see. I knew it. I knew this kind of thing would appeal to someone. Paimon doesn't really get it, but as long as Banui likes it, that's all that really matters, right? So, what exactly do we actually have to do? It's very simple. First of all, you'll need to set out the performance props. Place the wooden barrel and the elemental bait somewhere suitable. The wooden barrel is your secret weapon, so you do well to place it in the middle of the scene, as long as it doesn't block the main character or the set buildings. It would be best if the elemental bait was near where the antagonist enters from. In other words, near the side. Once the actors are all here, it's time to get moving. Banui, our saviour with the red tail scarf, makes their entrance. When the plot calls for it, the two of you must guide the antagonist towards the wooden barrel, then scram with equal haste. Once you've reached a safe position, simply smash the wooden barrel, and that's it. Job done. I can't wait to see the film when it's finished. So in the middle, we need to place the wooden barrel. Not the most suitable this time. It'd be best if it's in the middle of the frame, but further away from the camera. Oh, back here, okay. My bad. Next up is the elemental bait. Place it where the antagonist appears to the right of the frame. Okay. Good, very good. This spot is perfect. Oh, I guess we're gonna be the antagonist, right? Wait for your Saurian companion to get in position. Okay. He's so cute. Oh, looks like our main character is already in position. Get into position. I'm assuming I do this. Oh. Oh. We're not the... Okay. Hey, why's the temp suddenly filling in as the antagonist? Nobody ran it by us. Shh, quiet. We're about to start shooting. No, such evil cannot be forgotten. Rest in peace, my friends. Oh, the agony. Seeing the fallen brothers of the tribe, how can one not be moved to tears? But now is not the time for tears. Today I face the all-scorching emissary. Charlotte? And come what may, I shall have my revenge. A ferocious, toothless beast whose demeanour is as cool and composed as a lavender melon, that legendary fruit from far across the sea. What sort of a face was it, I hear you ask? A visage of such merciless cruelty that even gulping down volcanically spicy tacos would leave it unmoved. Truly terrifying. This time your remorse shall be great indeed. And with that, the giant beast with the red tail scarf unleashed the mighty, meaty fireball it had honed through countless hours of practice. Alright, now's the time. Lure the electro slime towards the wooden barrel, then smash it to smithereens. What? Just smash a barrel? How's that going to make anyone buy this whole mighty, meaty fireball business? Sounds kind of weird, but if you say so, we'll give it a try. Gameplay. Bah! Bah! Steady on, no need to rush. To tell you the truth, I was just a teeny tiny bit worried for the little one just now. I wanted the effect to be as realistic as possible, so I might have gone a bit overboard on the explosives. Nearly blew the whole settlement sky high. In any case, with this experience to go on, I'll know how to do things better next time. Thank you for all your help. Now, how about we take a look at how it turned out? That's so funny. Bro had it on face cam the entire time. To all of your surprise, neither the saviour with the red tail scarf, nor the evil crackling antagonist, nor the thrilling shots of explosions seem to have made it into the final cut. Only close-ups of Akatanga's constantly changing expressions. Boomerang, I know. I'm the star of the show? Have you used a camera before? Well, it's true that this is the first time I've ever officially used a camera, but surely I didn't get it the wrong way round. Easy for you to say, but what about all that hard work we just put in? Should have asked for his resume before filming it. And Banui was so looking forward to seeing it. I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. Alright, how about this? Just think of the previous events as a rehearsal. So we're gonna blow shit up again? We'll do it again, and this time it'll be the real deal. I'll do my absolute best and everything possible to shoot the best film I can possibly shoot. Seems like you're eager to give this another shot, huh, Banui? Let's do it then. Hope nothing goes wrong this time. You follow the same process as before and finally get the result you wanted. Incredible! Absolute perfection! That completely and utterly exceeded my expectations. Director, where's that bonus you promised us? Aside from the payment we agreed upon, I'll also give you this picture to keep as a souvenir. I must say, this really has turned out to be my magnum opus. You never used a camera before! What do you mean magnum opus? Of course, I couldn't have done it without your help. Oh, wait, this picture is so cute. Oh my god. Whoa, you look so imposing, Banui. Not bad at all. Rah! Rah! Looks like Banui is happy with how it turned out too. Well, all's well that ends well, as they say. That was so cute. Who knows, perhaps that friend of mine might even have a change of heart when she sees this. Look what you've done, Night Owl. This could have made us a killing. Hey, don't try pinning it all on me. If it's really beyond saving, at least we've got plenty of substitutes. Oh, they just... Wait a second. What are you rascals thinking of doing to it? Ugh, you're tougher than you look. Mouse. Oh, I like her hair. Yeah, who did we offend? Who'd send someone on this day of all days to come whack us? Please, big sis, how have we offended you? Just let us know. We won't do it again. Hey, you little rascal. You're really gonna grovel before this piece of work? What did I do? You think talking tough's gonna make us a living? I can see it now, I tell you. We're just living like thieves and crooks. There's nothing special about trafficking Saurians, is there? Wow. If the only alternative's being robbed by a stranger... No, I read that as stranger cock. I might need professional help. If the only alternative's being robbed by a stronger crook, why shouldn't I go with them instead? And not to brag, big sis, but I'm sure it'd be way more useful to you than these two. Just call me if you need anything. I'll settle it nice and clean. What do you mean these two? Well, I do happen to be shopping about for a sidekick. Are you serious? No way. Paimon vetoes this motion. Also, you're a bunch of bad eggs anyway. No way good guys like us would team up with Saurian traffickers like you. Yep, there's no one gooder than me. Anyway, whatever designs you have on the Saurians, better stop now, or well, Harley will show you what's what. Ah! Your two traffickers leave amidst a cloud of resentment. The fact that they had names indicates they'll be coming back. Paimon wonders how that Kukasaurus is doing. Shall we go see to it? I don't think they were Pyrosaurians, but then, like, what? Is this the Animosaurian, maybe? Because it flies? I don't know. Oh no, it looks so weak. It must have suffered so much. If only there was something we could do to help. What is it? Do you have an idea, Banui? Oh, follow your Saurian buddy. It looks incredibly weak. If only there was some way to revive it. Maybe the flowers? He's so cute. It's the animal one, it's the flower for the clan. Oh, gotcha. Rah! Rah! Do you think embercore flowers might help it out? Rah! Sure, we can give it a go. Oh, cute. Ah! Ah! Cool. Looks like it's kind of reinvigorated. Flew away just like that. Guess it still doesn't trust us, huh? It's just left that behind, I guess. Trust isn't built overnight, you know? That's true. We had to work hard to reach the understanding we've got with Benui, too. Rah! 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 And it's not like we did it to earn its gratitude or anything, don't you think, Benui? Rah! You're a generous little Saurian, aren't you? Just like Paimon and Harley. I want to make that one again when we get to the Flower Feather clan. Wow, there's treasure in the cave. But this fella here has totally blocked off the entrance and won't move at all. No? Yeah? What's wrong? Oh. Paimon didn't understand that at all. Benui, can you tell what this Yumkasaur is trying to say? Eh? Looks like that didn't work. And even if they could understand each other, it's not like we could talk with Benui either. If only we had a way to understand what was being said, then maybe we could give it what it wants and make it move out of the way. Be a Saurian? Want to eat. You want to eat? Flat stomach. Stomach. So hot. Want to eat. What were you mumbling about just now? Hey, could it be you're really hungry? A Saurian here all by itself and no master in sight. Probably isn't even able to find its own food. I mean, they manage in the wild. Come on, Harley, let's go help find it some food. Once it gets full and moves out of the way, the treasure will be all ours. What should we feed it, though? Probably the fruits? Let Paimon think for a sec. Saurians here tend to eat a bit of everything, and Paimon isn't sure what Yumkasaurs eat. Looking at its colour, it feels kind of like it should eat leaves and grass and that kind of thing. Let's find one of those and give it a try first. Hungry bellies tend not to be too picky. Ow, ow. They said leaves. And then just gave me, like, nothing leaf-based. Like, it's not letting me give the actual plants. Okay. A frog, I guess. Huh? Do you not like it? It won't touch it. Hey now, beggars aren't supposed to be this choosy. Just what kind of food might it like? The pomegranate fruits? Remember now. Want to eat meaty food. Ah, okay. Let's give meat. Yeah, sure looks good. It'll definitely like it. Rah! The Yumkasaur downs the food in front of it in a flash. You almost don't even manage to see just how the feat was accomplished. Look at the food! It's vanishing! Paimon, you've got competition. Hey, what are you trying to say? Paimon's a true gourmet. She's very particular about food and would never just chow down like that. Is the true gourmet in the room with us right now, Paimon? How can you truly enjoy your food if you just vacuum it up? Still, maybe the poor thing was just starving. Poor fella, let's give it another serving. Ah. Does Banui also want to eat? Let's feed this other Sauro pal first, and then we'll fix you up something delicious. The hungry Saurian eats everything you lay out in a single gulp. You blink as though the scene seemed to unfold twice. Okay, that should at least fill your tummy. Hey, wait a sec. How are you sitting down again? Is 2 servings not enough? Whoa, and just going to sleep right in front of the cave after eating? Doesn't seem remotely interested in getting out of the way either. Why don't we just indwell it? What should we do, Harley? Paimon doesn't get this guy. Even if you want to take a nap after eating, at least don't block the way. I don't think it ever agreed to get out of the way, though. Ah! And it ate so much of our food, too. Ah! Even Banui can't stand to watch. Come on, Harley. We've got to try and wake it up. Wow, this Saurian's sleeping unreasonably soundly. Guess it's a layabout on top of being a greedy guts. Damn. Dragged. He's right. Just need block cave. Then can eat meaty food. The Yumkasaur falls into a deep sleep. It doesn't seem like you'll be able to wake it up. Eh? It won't wake up? Ugh, so annoying. Do you think it's just pretending to be asleep? Eh? It does seem to actually be asleep. You relate the contents of the sleep talk. Are you saying it's intentionally blocking the way just to get food? Cheating people out of their grub? Ugh, we fell for it hook, line, and sinker. But if that's how things are, then we don't have to play nice. Let's just have Banui tunnel over and get to that chest. Ah! If it's gonna take the low road, we can't be expected to play fair either. Let's go. We could have done this the whole time. Ah! Ah! Also, how did it get the fucking chest on the ground? Well done. Now let's see what goodies are hiding in the chest. Huh? There's nothing at all? Just a note? Note left inside a treasure chest. As of writing this note, I have already been laid low by serious illness. Alas, why up above, this too is my punishment. To accumulate wealth, I took advantage of all the information I had access to as a courier and cheated many people. In the end, after the incident happened, I lost my job as a courier, and all the mora I swindled became restitution, and I even became gravely ill. Ah, me. All I can say is that this punishment is agony. Even so, I still have things I can't get off my mind. And that is the Yumkasaur who never left my side, my companion. Alas, I do not have long to live. I stole this chest. It is regrettable, but I had no choice. All I could do was have it guard this empty chest. I hoped that, should the chest grab the attention of kind passers-by, they might feed my companion something. Help it live on. That's enough. I know you must feel cheated right now. You might even be furious. You can insult me however you like, because I really am a despicable bastard. The fact that they could just say bastard in this game is so insane. A rat skulking in the shadows of the sewers, scum that isn't fit for the tribe. But do not tear up this note, and do not move the chest, I beg of you. By the way, if you're willing, you can leave something in the chest, so that the next person to open it won't feel cheated. Both I and my Saurian will be most grateful to you. Aww. Oh, so the one who left the note was his actual master? So we weren't tricked by the Saurian, but by its master? So those who eat too much are destined to be abandoned by their friends. That's crazy. Hey, don't even joke about things like that. Besides, the Saurian is innocent in all this. Maybe it's just waiting here for its master to return, which is why it refuses to move. Anyway, it's not like we can just let it stay here, tricking people out of their food. Let's go find the chief of the Scions of the Canopy and tell him about this. You explain the situation to Weiner, chief of the Scions of the Canopy, and bring him over. Oh dear, I had a hunch about this when you came looking for me. Who'd have thought it was that scoundrel that left behind this creature? That scoundrel? Ah? He was one who did wrong, then in fear of punishment, left the tribe of his own accord. But I see no good in divulging the offender's name. Perhaps he himself was well aware that what he did was no good thing. See, he didn't even leave his name at the end of this letter. So his Saurian chose to join him. No, we cannot say that it chose to do so. Saurians are simple creatures that cannot easily distinguish right from wrong. Most of the time, they simply follow their emotions and trust their companions. As I suspected, at the core, he hasn't changed. Whatever small wits he has, he employs towards devising tricks to deceive others, even his own Saurian. Also, this shape being the same shape as Deshut's mausoleum, and also like all the fact that it's an hourglass, squints. We will send people to feed this Yumkasaurus on a regular basis. It is a child of the tribe, after all. As for that scoundrel, it is a tragic ending indeed, but I refuse to sympathize with him. People should be held responsible for their actions. Damn. Lies and promises. Yeah, the quests are like very short in Natlan. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like on the one hand, it's nice to get lots of different stories and not like be stuck doing quests for ages. But on the other hand, it sort of often feels like, oh, that was it? That was like a really short, simple story. We didn't really get anything else. Like, I don't know. I would rather have fewer quests that are longer than more quests that are shorter, you know? I think like the thing I'm feeling so far, and obviously like we're only in the first patch of Natlan, Fontaine did it really well. The quests were a good length without being too long, and they all wove into each other, and that was really satisfying because like all the characters was like similar, and like there was, you could make so many connections. I felt like Fontaine world quests were just perfect, because you had the Nazis and Groot stuff, but then you also had the other things like the Rainbow Rose people and like Tricky Bullfruit and like all of that stuff. It all linked. That shit was fucking everywhere, yeah. Like everything linked together, and that was really satisfying to play. But this is just like a lot of very short, little bite-size kind of vignettes, I guess. Rather than, like, we've had a couple of like slightly longer ones with like some lore in them, but they've not been that long, and they've been kind of self-contained. And that might change, but I am sad that it doesn't seem like we're getting like a Nazis and Croats kind of thing. It doesn't seem like we're getting a Golden Slumber. Obviously, that it could still happen. We've yet to get other regions of Natlan, and like there are so many stories yet to be told, but I don't know. I do feel like just the very short quests that are just like little like moments in time are sort of lacking a depth that comes with like longer quests with like more established characters, like exploring larger themes. You know what I mean? It feels too shallow, I think, is the thing. It's like, oh cool, that was an interesting tale, but we don't find out about the guy who used to own this Saurian. We don't really find out what he did. We don't find out what his name was. Maybe we will, but... Oh. Final kindness. Someone brought good food. Nice. When he's back, we eat together. When will he come back? Oh no. Ah! What's up, Benui? You want to go hang out on the beach? Let's go check it out then. This shallow water beach looks great. It's warm, bright, and there are fishing rods set up here. Maybe this would make a good fishing spot. Why don't we try fishing here? Maybe I'll catch myself another travel guide. That's crazy. No way, Paimon vetoes that idea. Besides, there's only one Paimon, and you already caught her. Paimon's talking about fishing. It's been a while since we last ate fish you caught and cooked yourself. Plus, it's about time you gave Benui a taste of your culinary wizardry. Bah! It's all for poor old Benui, you know? Then why don't you get involved too, Paimon? How about you do the fishing this time, Paimon? Huh? You want Paimon to do the fishing? Rah! Rah! All for poor old Banui, eh? How could you? Catching Paimon out with her own words like that. Alright then. But be warned, Paimon has no idea what she'll catch, if anything. Plus, before that, Ace Angler Paimon needs a nice tidy environment to work her magic in. What if the line gets snagged and all that junk floating around in the water? Let's tidy up the area a bit first. All these wooden planks and wooden crates are in the way. Break them quietly though. Don't scare the fish away. Oh, just dismantle. I don't get to like noom through it. Oh, I can. Okay. Wow, who'd have thought there'd be a slime in here too? Phew, nice and tidy at last. Guess it's time for Paimon to get started with the fishing. Just you wait and see. Paimon's gonna catch a big one. Sadly, the surface stays as still as a mirror, without a ripple in sight. I read that as nipple. Hope there's no nipples in sight. Is there something wrong with the water here? The fish don't seem to want to come out at all. So close, hee hee. So close. Yep, so far. Ugh, why does it feel like this is going to take forever? It's a bit early to be getting Paimon's hopes up. Ah. Paimon gets skill issued by a fish, true. You've got it! You've got it! Hey, stop being such a distraction. Jeez. Eh? We've got a bite! We've got a bite! Time to reel it in and see what Paimon's caught. What the? That's not a fish, it's a bottle. And it's even tied to one of the wooden planks at the fishing spot. Ugh, well, the fact that you always catch strange things too makes Paimon feel a little better, Harley. Traveler is a backseater, yeah. You seem to be able to catch anything but fish. Hey, you catch weird stuff all the time too. Anyway, seeing as Paimon already caught it, we might as well take a look at what's inside. Note in a drift bottle. There are pieces of paper scattered in the bottle. They seem to be messages between two people, one responding to the other. One person's handwriting is sloppy, and the other's script is composed. Sloppy handwriting. My dear friend, you know who in my household is being really strict, so I'll leave the fishing gear with you for now. Next time we go fishing, let's set up a time, and I'll make an excuse to sneak out. Remember, do not come to the door and ask for me. Composed handwriting. Message received. Sloppy handwriting. Tomorrow morning, the usual spot. I've already set out the bait. Composed handwriting. Message received. Sloppy handwriting. My dear friend, forgive me. I'm getting a bit old and my vision's getting dim. Yesterday I even forgot the way home and had to have someone ask you to come to the Golden Dusk and pick me up. After all, I can't let anyone in my family know about us fishing. Alas, people are so silly. Composed handwriting. So you really forgot the way, and it wasn't that you just wanted to show me the giant fish you caught, right? Composed handwriting. You really forgot the way, right? The rest of the papers are soaked and are completely illegible. Could it have been these two that left behind that pile of stuff just now? People who are this obsessed with fishing are pretty scary, huh? Seems like they're using this bottle to pass messages to one another. We better throw it back. Anyway, Paimon has a funny feeling that it will definitely be a fish next time. The rod suddenly drops downwards and starts being violently tugged. Seems like something big and heavy deep down below has taken the bait. A bite at last! Must be one heck of a fish. Up you come, you big lump. That's right, you big lump. Up you come. Seeing Paimon struggling, you and Banui grab hold of her, but the line is being pulled with such unstoppable force. Finally, with a mighty plop, the fish escapes. That must have been a huge one, otherwise it would have never gotten away. Ugh, so annoying. Huh? It's still swimming around near the surface. Seriously? No, the sea's too dangerous, and you'll never catch up with it anyway. Ah. If only we could find a way to catch that fish, Harley. Over there! Don't let it get away. Oh, and I'm just... okay. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, almost caught up! We were so close. I almost had it. Oh, gotcha! Let's bring this fish back, shall we? Ta-da! What did Paimon tell ya? If anyone could get the better of this slippery customer, it'd be Harley. Speaking of skills, if we just threw in all the bait and let the fish get so full that they turned over and floated up to the surface, that would still count as fishing, right? Ah. Ah. You think so too, don't you, Manui? Paimon can tell just from the way your eyes are twinkling. Let's give it a try next time. Ah. Wait a sec, it's not done yet. We have to wait for Harley to finish cooking it first. Once the fish is finished grilling, everyone sits down and eats their fill. Ah! Even as grilled fish goes, that was something special. You can really tell that Paimon was the one who caught it. Great job, Paimon. You're in charge of fishing from here on out. Rah! Hey, there's no such thing as a free lunch, you know, Banui. You'll have to help out too next time. If you want any fish, that is. Look who's playing dumb now. Wow, there's so much fish. What are you all doing here? Oh, hey there, big sis Blondie. And your, white little sister, I guess? Iwai and I are waiting for the flow current birds to return to shore. Not much else to do right now anyway. Return to shore? Really? Oh, oh. Alright, come on, Iwai. You're a good kid, aren't you? Now be patient. There's no need to rush. Oh. Anyway, our original plan was to come down here to play, but no one else usually comes down here other than Uncle Rongo, so this is our super secret base. Or something like that, anyway. But we didn't think that these birds would steal a march on us today. And that's why I've got all this fish ready to lure them over with. Flow current birds love the stuff. I see, so Paimon is in fact a subspecies of flow current bird. Round like a roly-poly and fond of fish. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. What? No! Anyway, back to the point. You haven't lured any flow current birds over at all. Yeah, it could be that we're too far away and they can't smell the fish. If only we could get them ashore somehow. If Uncle Rongo was here, he'd say something like, just boop them all ashore, why don't you? Iwai and I don't have the raw strength for that though. They'd blow us away instead, I bet. Alright, patience. Patience. All we gotta do is wait for the flow current birds to come ashore. Ooh, ooh. Let's try booping those flow current birds ashore, shall we? I knew it! No such thing as a flow current bird that doesn't like fish. Now there's only 2 left. Yeah, just like that. Nearly done now. We can just manage to lure the last one onto the shore. Which is... oh, here. That must be the last of them, right? Aww. Woo! Thank you! The birds have been attracted by the fish, and Iwai and I can go play now. Roo! Roo! Paimon seems to have been attracted by the fish as well. That's not... Paimon will never be attracted to ingredients that haven't yet been cooked into a delicious dish yet. Yep, absolutely not. No way. See you around then. If you've got time, feel free to swing by and play, alright? Aww. What should we play today? Perhaps I should train with you, Iwai. Roo! Roo! Aren't you feeling perky? Then let's start our training at booping 3 flow current birds flying at once, shall we? Kidding, kidding. Still, you're going to need more exercise. They're singing like they're fucking singing in a restaurant. I can't. This is so good. Look, Harley, there's a sealed gate over here. Don't ask how, but Paimon's got the feeling that the strange things we picked up nearby must have something to do with getting it open. Weird. Just what could be behind this gate? Well, a pyroculus for one. Ah! It could lead to a monster's lair. Whoa. And where there be monsters, there be treasures too, right? Why are you talking in AAVE? Ah! That's not a given. Oh, come on. Stop being such a downer. We'll find out once we get inside. Hey, you two. Outlanders. And that scarf-wearing Tepetlisaurus over there. Ah? Aren't you the energetic one? Seriously, though, haven't you told them that a seal's a seal because it's meant to seal off forbidden areas? And you won't find anything in there except for terribly profound curses. Ah. Wait, so that means there's no treasure? Oh, I'm sure there is. Probably. Probably? Yes, but what it is something you Outlanders shouldn't be poking around, for the forbidden ground that lies behind that door is also holy ground. Only experienced couriers who have completed the trials and received approval may enter. I love terribly profound curses. Within it, it is said, lies a medium by which our ancestors communed with the world of night. Ooh. Wait, huge if true. Speaking of which, I wasn't gone that long, was I? And yet here you are, with the 3 trial completion keystones in tow. Impressive. When it comes to climbing up and down looking for stuff, you won't find many better than us. Bah! Even tribal couriers might not match your speed. Well, you're still not permitted to enter these taboo grounds, but my camp is nearby. How about I treat you to a quick bite, and then you can enjoy a comfy rest? Oh. We're not hungry yet. Paimon... Well, Paimon is kinda hungry. Why don't we just take a short little break? Same old Paimon. Says you. Paimon's still growing, you know? When? You two sure seem to get along well. That's kind of a weird thing to say. If people are clearly, like, adventurers together. Like, you'd imagine they would get along well. I don't know, that's weird. Alright, come along now. My camp and rest await. I will prepare for some hot food, guests from afar, and should chance allow, we may have much to talk about. That's the camp over there. No need to stand on ceremony. Want to try my cooking? If you want to make some yourself, I've got a recipe in the box over there, along with some things I don't use. Feel free to go through them. Are you going to introduce us? Eh? You carry recipes on you? Drew up a bunch of copies myself as it happens. Might be of use, might not. But it could save a life if you run into someone who needs saving. Don't you agree? Huh, you've sure given this some thought. After all, you've only yourself to rely on when you're outside the tribe. Actually, we haven't asked your name yet. My name? Call me Legba. And you, friends? You introduce yourselves to Legba. Interesting that they've suddenly started doing this, you introduce yourselves. But it's only normally a line anyway. What's the point in doing all that? So, Paimon, Harley, and Banui the little Tepetlisaurus, a marvellous fate it is that had you meet here in Natlan. Speaking of which, Harley, what were you doing near the tribe's taboo grounds, Treasure hunting? Secret seeking? Neither. Mere curiosity brought us here. Yep, who wouldn't be curious after seeing a great sealed gate anyway? Ah! Decent people, I'd say. Damn! Hey! Whatever the case, don't get any funny ideas about the place, outsiders. I will not permit you to enter. What if we just go in when you're asleep? That is where our ancient ancestors re-established contact with the night, and since that day, more and more tribespeople have been able to enter the Night Kingdom's gates. Eh? Why would you want to go? What sort of place is this Night Kingdom anyway? Paimon, we went there. We went there in the Archon quest. What are you talking about? I guess you must be able to do this before you do the Archon quest. Well, I've heard that it's where all people of Natlan go when they leave this world, and only a few ever return. There, they say, the water flows like a luring light. There, they say, monumental obsidian tablets stand. It is no place for you to be curious about, even more so than our taboo grounds. So about the thing you mentioned earlier, the one that communicates with the night world. A medium, yes. An ancient tool by which our forebears made contact with the Wyob, the envoys of the Night Kingdom. Whoa, an ancient tool. Ah! Perhaps I have said too much. Whatever. Today, a stable connection has been established with the Night Kingdom, and so a medium has long been unnecessary. If you ask me, such methods were quite crude to begin with. Still, it is a sacred relic for human tribes. Ah! Alright, we get it. Good. Be right and proper. Do not trespass upon the taboo grounds. That's the way. Your companion is clever. A clever child indeed. I too had many such brilliant children. But now I walk alone. Many years it has been since I left the flocks. Night is drawn sooner than I expected. It looks light to me. Honestly, hearing so much stuff she doesn't really understand is making Paimon sleepy. Look at me, getting all carried away like this. Bring me the occasional person to talk to, and I get all chatty. If you don't mind, would you like to rest here for the night? Why do I feel like he's going to rob us? I can prepare bedding for you. I will be out patrolling at night anyway, so you need not fear for your safety. Thanks. That's thoughtful of you. It looks light to me. I'm sorry. Lying on a bed of warm grass, you swiftly drift off as the campfire flickers by your side. That does sound cozy. But you feel as though some faint noise lingers by your ear, preventing you from falling into a deeper slumber. Until something cold and moist makes contact with your cheek, dragging you from the thick, dark night of dreamland. You open your eyes to the sight of Benui's friendly, familiar face. It seems that he was licking you to wake you up. A moment later, you realize that he is trying to show you something. A strange obsidian statue. Did you find this? Don't you think this thing looks kinda ominous? You're a reader of omens now, are you? Paimon's just telling you what she thinks. It looks like bad news. Butt plug? But wait a sec. Who is using that as a butt plug? I'm sorry. None of you were that damaged. I hope. But wait a sec. This means you ran off while we were sleeping, didn't you, Benui? No. Not good. Where did you find this thing anyway? Was it some sort of super dangerous, super dirty place? You might... Oh my god. Benui? Harley! Little Paimon! We're still here. Well, what's up? I hurried here upon hearing Benui's cries. What happened? This is... unbelievable. This obsidian statue is the medium that our ancestors once used to communicate with the Night Kingdom, sealed behind that great gate, deep inside the Forbidden Grounds. Did you make the little Tepetlisaurus dig it out for you? You stole the tribal relic? And to think, I even prepared this camp for you, and a place to rest. Hang on, we can explain. It wasn't on purpose. You explain the situation to Legba. So that's what happened. To think it slipped my mind how this little one can simply tunnel everywhere. A failure on my part. Yeah, and you just fucking accused us. Still, this is a problem. Now, this medium has long been unused, but it is still a sacred relic. And if the Wyob were to be angered, we would be in deep trouble. What do we do then? Whatever the case, I must trouble you all to return the statue to its rightful place. Yes, that means you too, little troublemaker. Come on, let's go. But just so you are aware, The paths in the ruins are winding and filled with mechanisms, so stay wary. So first of all, he was really insistent that we weren't allowed on the tribe's sacred grounds and we weren't allowed to go to the Night Kingdom. But now he's just like, oh, well, come on, let's go. I'm like, what? Ah, here, you can have the keystone for opening the door back, but I'm watching you. Don't do anything unnecessary. Let's head deeper in. Watch your step. Of course, your own safety is utterly irrelevant. What's important is that I'd rather you not damage the obsidian statue. Damn, thanks. Yeah, why do you have to emphasize that? Does this say? Read. A damaged stone tablet. The inscription on it has been eroded by the relentless passage of time, but you can still manage to vaguely make out some of what the remaining text says. Offer to the Lord of the Crossroads. Offer to the Guardian of the Land of Night. When the obsidian mirror is bathed in twilight. Deity awaiting the decaying night streams. The envoy who accepts us. She will show us the ancient dream. Ooh, interesting. What's interesting to me is that this is a new ruins area, but there's no waypoint because I've gotten all the waypoints. Wales to country, yeah. Careful, it's been a long time since I last came down here. This place has become a den for monsters now. Wales does have whales? Me learning. Look, that mechanism over there. If memory serves, we are meant to line up the lights in this place. I'm not too sure about the details. Why don't we try pulling that lever over there first? Well, according to what's been passed down from our tribe, to enter the altar, we need to line up the lights in this place. I cannot be too sure, but perhaps we must align the height of the lamps controlled by the mechanisms. Dolphins are evil, true. Unlock mechanism. Huh, you've got the hang of it. Very impressive. It seems like the path still hasn't been unlocked. Perhaps there are other lights? That one. I'm silly. Unlock mechanism. Oh. Oh, it looks like all the mechanisms have been unlocked. I need to touch grass. Yay. Excellent. Let's keep going. Whoa. You do, bestie. You can't make me. This is unified civilization stuff, isn't it? Or is it dragon stuff? Over there's where the altar is. If tribal legend is to be believed, it might just be guarded by the Wyob. The Wyob embody the will of deceased guardians and may communicate with the living. The obsidian statue in your hand is what the ancestors used. Then won't the Wyob be mad that we took the obsidian statue away? It should be alright. Reasonably reasonable. Whoa, is it just Paimon? Does it not look happy to see us?
Right now, right here. right now.
This is the manifestation of the will of the wild, but we can't communicate. It's just how things are. We need to find a way to calm it.
Right here.
Uh-oh, it's attacking. Yeah, no shit.
Right here, right now, right here. Hold the line. Right here. Let her grip.
The will of the wild made manifest, and you defeated it. You are mightier than I imagined. Most tribesfolk would have retreated in reverence as soon as they laid eyes on it, for no one knows the reason why such manifestations appear. If you are fortunate, they may respond to you, but mostly they come to solve one problem or another. So even you don't understand the Wyob's intentions? Yeah? As I said before, the Wyob amassed the will of departed guardians. They are great, yet chaotic, and abstruse by comparison, just like their realm, the Night Kingdom. Legend has it that in the days after the dragon with blazing wings awoke from within its volcano, wretched humanity could but barely eke out survival from between its great fangs, claws, and the great banner-like span of its wings. And in the meantime, the Abyss's influence only grew and grew. In that most perilous of times, they say, some tribespeople saw, in a trance, the obsidian branches that remained even in the deepest night. And ever since then, more and more people of skill and talent would sense the Night Kingdom out there, beyond mundane sight. And they resisted the Abyss with totems, with the ley lines, and with the power of the elements. This was the ancient altar where our tribal ancestors would use obsidian to communicate with the Night Kingdom. The Wyob also gradually took shape during that time, totems and consciousnesses created by the congregation of each tribe's living and dead. So that's how it is. So this was just a part of the Wyob then? So the way I'm kind of understanding it is the Wyob is sort of like the individual hive minds for each tribe. That's kind of how I'm understanding it, and then the Night Kingdom is just generally like a sort of afterlife hive mind, you know? And the Wyob kind of come from the Night Kingdom. That's sort of what I'm getting. Yeah, I guess it's sort of like, it's like parent categories, right? So like the Night Kingdom, and then there's the Wyobs underneath, which are all kind of one thing, but they're also like individual things for the tribes. Like, individual Wyob manifestations are kind of like manifestations of the souls of like previous tribes people. So that's how it is. So that was just a part of the Wyob then? Yes, but a mere embodiment of a single thread of their will. The word will again. They say that the Wyob possess no true solid shape or form. It might be hard to explain, but that entity will surely reappear should you provoke the Wyob. Let's just focus on putting this statue back on the altar then. Right, now it is time to return this to its rightful owner. Oh, cutscene. Huh? Weren't we in the canyon ruins just now? Where is this? Come. Come. Over here. Idle. Medium. Return. The gentle voice drifts in as if from far away, like whispers carried on the wind. The cold consciousness constantly calls out to you through the obsidian statue in your hand. Return. Return. Harley? Long has it been since visitors from afar have come. This place is too big, too empty. The dark filth enters uninvited, staining even the darkest dreams. Our nation is invaded once more. If the slain, swallowed by the turbulent tides of darkness, the flames of the living, dawn and dusk, all shall be extinguished. Okay, so what I am getting from this is like, the Abyss is invading the Night Kingdom and it's fucking up their own like personal, because like there's the ley lines of Irminsul, but it feels like the Night Kingdom is kind of like the afterlife, and like if the Abyss is invading it and swallowing up all the souls, then like the natural process of the afterlife and like returning to the ley lines in Natlan is not going properly. It's being interrupted. Trust not lightly the so-called vision of the sacred mountain. Reject his promise. Vision of the sacred mountain. Huh, and there's a capital H there. Related to Kachina's resurrection failing? Yeah. Wow. Wait! His head just like spawned, like his hat spawned in, but the rest of him didn't. You've returned! You've gave me quite the fright there, vanishing once you got close to the altar. I thought you'd been abducted by the Wyob. Oh. Well, we got quite the fright ourselves. That place was super freaky. There was even a huge stone tablet that spoke to us. What's wrong, Banui? Were you worried? Me trying to explain to non-Genshin fans that the big titty anime girl game actually has really deep lore. Yeah, that's related to like astrophysics, to ancient philosophy, to real world like obscure mythology, including Greek, Roman, Chinese, and way more. Mesoamerican. Celtic. Now, see what I told you? Your friends have returned, no? Still, a huge stone tablet, you say? You tell Legba what you saw. To defeat a manifestation of the Wyob's will. And from what you said, it sounds like you even entered the Night Kingdom. It seems you are no ordinary Outlanders. To think that I lived to see one who might return from the Night Kingdom. My life has been worth it after all. Alright, now that our little issue has been resolved, let us return. I must find a way to return the seal back to how it was. Little issue? Didn't we, you know, do, that to a manifestation of the will of your tribe's Wyob? It's no biggie. They gather energy from the ley lines over time. You needn't fret on their account. Is it really okay for a tribesperson like you to be that cavalier about your own object of worship? It is fortunate, yes. For you. Were I a stricter adherent, punishment would surely await you. What the fuck? Yeah. No thanks. And you, little one. Never dig up anything from around here again. La. Either way, let us make haste, before any ancestors decide to protest our actions. Oh, Night Jade. Oh, wait! I've marked this on the map already.
Impressive bounce.
Alright. A nearly weightless black jade, enveloped in chilling flames. According to Natlan's legends, offering it at a specific altar might just open the path to the kingdom ruled by the night. Chamber of Night's Trial. Oh. Oh. It's a domain. Like a... It looks different from the other ones. This is... Yeah, it is. Oh. Trial grounds of restive night souls. Oh, I can't open them? Bro. Oh, wait, no. Night Soul Spirit, it's a kitty! What ho! To think you could find this entrance. Long has it been since any have come hither. This. Yes, this is where the night souls roam. Though afeard am I that none now live on the sun-kissed earth who recall their names or deeds. Ah, night souls, while our mistress slumbers, we are her dreams. When our goddess awakens ever and anon, we are but single strains of her mind. So the Night Mother is also kind of a manifestation, maybe? That a living person should set foot here. Those overcome by their battle craving can hold back no longer. Outlander warrior, you who are much beloved. Still these unquiet souls to slumber soundly with the blaze of battle and triumph, and be rewarded. What say you? Let's do this. Hehe, bold. How bold. Well then, you must triumph. This feels Sealy. Okay.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Lay bare.
Press forward.
Oh my god, okay.
Right here.
They hit hard. Oh my god.
Hold the line. A fresh maneuver.
Ow.
How about this? Right here. Emerge. Allow me.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm being timed. Oh my god.
Witness mine. Transfixed.
Oh, you have to do that so fast.
Shall we?
You get a
Right now.
minute.
Right here.
Jesus.
Right now. Wait. Hear me. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Oh, I missed. Cool.
Emerge.
Solidify.
Right now.
Oh, yay, did it. Please take this as your reward. God damn.
I hope the others find some.
Holy shit. This is so many rewards, my god.